Welcome, welcome, Virgos. I'm Kiki. We are in the Akashic Records. So let's see what books want to reach out to you for mid-August to September 2019, for the month of September as well. All right. Ten of Fire. The character is just finishing over a completed project that could have took a lot of focus and energy. Wow. Okay. Like Gemini's. No, this is looking similar to Leo's. Virgo, they have the element of fire. So definitely look at Leo's books. That is a fire sign. So definitely look at Leo's books. Or definitely any other fire signs, which is Aries, which was done. So definitely look at Leo and Aries. That may play a significant role in the completion of your book. Virgo. The character is definitely standing their ground on what they have faced. Because what they faced took all of their energy to complete it. It was completed by them standing alone and figuring it out and facing it. So I can understand why this character is standing back. Like, I'm going to let all these 6 others get upset. But it's something about this character that knows that them stepping back will actually be the most successful thing they do in the situation. Yeah, because they're seeing that similar. The 7 of Fire is actually the Knight of Air. So whatever they have stabilized, made stable, structured, they're sticking to it. They're becoming loyal. Whatever they started, they're becoming the Knight of Air. They're staying loyal to what they bring out in their intelligence. They're showing that their decision making is always truthful, wise. Their ideals is something that they're definitely standing up for, but they know how to choose their battles wisely. Meaning this character knows exactly what to say and when not to say it. Even to the point they know exactly what words that can stabilize something that could be stressful or people trying to get their attention or time. This character was already successful. They might have had a public recognition, and again, knights are publicly recognized. Whenever you see a knight, everybody loves a knight because it shows their honor. It shows what king or queen they are protecting. So this is in regards to the character. The character could be protecting themselves and seeing that in itself caused public recognition. Wow, this character is definitely becoming a public figure or someone that is seen as very popular in the community, or where they place a lot of, where they're seen the most. Wherever this character is seen the most, people see them as a knight, but most importantly, someone that has this air of authority, but people can't come to them. Like knights, you could come to this person. Then again, a knight also knows the people that they're protecting is different than the people that are high up in authority too. Interesting. This is already juicy. It's already hot and fiery. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. Whatever this knight has to figure out, it's going to take a lot of, yes, they have the answers or advice, yet it's coming from a creative space. That's what that stepping back. Okay. Stepping back because they had to go within. They had to become the hermit. So to become a knight, they knew that they had to become the hermit. Look at what they're giving their passion towards. Who are they giving their focus to? And is it going to show their kindness and loyalty? Could it be, are they in question of giving loyalty? Is the knight thinking about just giving loyalty to themselves, or how to be a knight for themselves and to another person without losing their identity in it? Yeah, because the hermit, the knight, is really an emperor. So on the outside, the person does appear as a knight, very honored, protective, but they're showing their knighthood through the knight of air, which is using the way they communicate, the way they speak, as not just an armor of protection, but a way to bring situations together or bring something that could have been stressful solved. So the emperor's power, or one of the emperor's personality that is shown the most, is their loyalty to what they say. Wow. Because that's what makes people want to hold on to the knight or to the emperor, is that their presence is not just the only thing, but how they present themselves, how they even place themselves in situations, or again place themselves, because they are a knight. They're placed in situations where they have to protect or problem solve. The knight or the emperor always will have someone, people, places, and things that want them, but it's an opportunity, or an ace of earth, because it's an ace of earth here. So even though it's another person that wants to connect with them, the knight has in the background an ace of earth, an opportunity where they could get abundance or advancement. So this knight is going to become an emperor, but before this knight becomes an emperor, he must, or the knight must know when a knight is a knight, how does it know where to go? It usually takes orders to know exactly what place, people, and thing to connect to. This would explain how to become no longer a knight, but now an emperor. So the emperor would have to look at him or herself as an emperor. If this is a feminine, seeing that she is already empress, but tapping it into her emperor personality. Empress does care and take care of what she cares for, but the emperor part of the empress also sees that what they care for took a lot of concentration, and how they tend to it took a lot of tact. Something with tact. So we'll see. Oh, wow. But most importantly, the emperor definitely has to still have love, or still have a place for himself to be himself. Because everyone wants the emperor. But does the emperor has time for himself? Like, is he making sure that his needs are attended to keep the empire running? Because if the emperor is not happy, how can the empire stay fruitful and prosperous? Yeah, that's what we were seeing earlier. Hold up. Yeah, that ace of earth end up becoming the ace of water. So to have the opportunity, the character or the emperor has the opportunity to walk into being that person. Yes, you are loyal, you are intelligent, decisive, tireless, attractive. A knight is very attractive, not just by his or her intellect, but by their appearance. Their aura is attractive. So now the emperor has the opportunity to show that he is not just only a knight, but he's also an emperor. And by doing that, the emperor will start falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, meaning the relationship that he has for himself first, and being an emperor all the time. What does that mean? Yes, an emperor is a person of power, but they also are very pleasing to be around. That they do care for others too. The way they care for others is actually the same way they would care for themselves when they're by themselves or with people that are in the same position as them, like emperors and empresses and kings and queens. Those will be the ones that when they're around them, it would feel no different. It's just something is a little bit more elevated when they're around people of that position as well. Spiritual growth and enhanced intuition, a new home. So yeah, if what they used to have that they tended to, they did tackle it because it is the ten of fire. It is something that they truly treasure. But now having the opportunity to get that new place, that would mean in order to get a new place, the knight would end up getting advancement at their work to be able to afford a new place of residence. That does show, how did we show what an emperor or empress could be? Their residence, either they get more income where they could change where they already live, meaning the things that they used to have, couches, chairs, tables, they now could afford to replace them with new tables, new chairs. It's like new energy brings in new prosperity, if that's making sense for the character. But they know that they have the complete, their self is complete to know that however they put attention to it, it's going to work out for them. If they're working on getting a new home, if the emperor is trying to find what is a way that they can show that they are an emperor on a regular basis, again, they might get an opportunity to have a person come to them and say, well, the apartment that you want or that new home is now available. You could put your name on it. Even if you're on the waiting list, it's the whole point that you took action to go for what you want. If a person came up and said, well, or if the character did want to get a new home, that meant that they have been already applying for new residence, and whatever residence that they applied for, they're going to get the opportunity where those places are going to call them back. So now the emperor could look at the different places that they wanted to live at and see if it suits the way they see themselves in a new way or a evolved way. Wow. Okay, Virgos. So, and from that opportunity from the Ace of Water, the emperor does get that celebration, either advancement at work or opportunity to get a higher paying job or a career that they wanted to work in for a long time, that they've been really putting the preparations to work in that field. They now will get the opportunity to actually work in a field that they love to do, and that will show that they are also an emperor while being in that role. Again, this is for masculine and feminine energies. I will break down the gender a little bit in more detail later, okay? But in regardless, Virgo females, Virgo males, you're coming in as the emperor, and from you taking on this opportunity, you get exactly what you want, whether it be a career that shows your skills and who you are. This in the outside world, people will give you more compensation for that. They will give you more time to plan out the way you want to work, meaning maybe before you had, as a knight, you had to take orders, or maybe before you had to have a position where you could only have a fixed time to come into work. Now you get the opportunity to not only get an advanced position at your work, but you're able to schedule in what time you want to come to work, so you can have time for yourself and take care of things that may have been stressful to become the 10 of earth. And it took you to stand up for yourself and to know when to stand back and let things fall as they may. Also look at the other book 4 through other elements too. That makes a complete package. I'm starting to see through Virgo's book that not only look at Leo or Gemini's book, but look at the other books before or after yours. So any books that come up in the Akashic Records on a sun or star sign, read their book. It's like you're being in the Akashic Record Library with them at the same time I'm with them too. I like when it's a bigger group in the library. I love that. But you get that celebration. A celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement, or even the announcement of your creative project that you're doing on the side. Yes, you're working because you are a knight. So you are working a job that even anybody around you know. But the other job, which is really not a job to you, is what you love to do, which is maybe another source of income. But that second source of income you love to do, you'll get a celebration with that. That could be something where now you are getting more clients, or you're now getting the same amount of hours that you have at your regular job at the job that you also have skills in doing too, because you have skills in both jobs. But you get a celebration no matter what. Again. Okay, so the character is definitely getting some aces. Ace of water. Now we got the ace of air. So the knight, or we should say really the emperor, which is their personality, is a knight. Yes, they get an opportunity again to put in how they speak into action, or how they want to physically take action in the opportunity. You will get, it's like you're now on the red carpet, the A, like you're the A-lister. You're now an A-lister. So brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. So yes, whoever wants, or whatever you have hold on to, you're seeing that even though you're holding on to it, yes, you're holding on to your pentacles, because we all need work before we go into something that we're passionate about, place or thing. You are cautious about that. So you are holding money as you're pursuing what you really want to do at the same time. So that is definitely a Virgo. So this book, even this character has a characteristics of, or the energy of what a Virgo knows how to do. You know how to maneuver, you know how to work in the job that you have and work at things that you love to do at the same time, where people are looking at you like, oh my God, a goddess, how do you do it? Well, you'll be able to take care of it stress-free. So let's see what opportunities are in store for the character. Ace of water. Three of water. And this is all water. So earth signs, opposite sign is, or dual sign, meaning we have that in our nature. Earth has this in their nature to bring out their water side, what they really want to do, how they really want to work in what they really want to do, how they nurture what they really want to do. Yes, the water definitely had to have the element of earth. So this is why earth signs, opposite sign, or what's innately in them is water. So the character definitely knows how to use their intuition to navigate. So let's see. What is at the root? The root for Virgo character. Okay. King of Earth. Wow. You got the Midas touch. You showing that you're generous. When you get the opportunity, you're going to become the king of earth. So yeah, you get that promotion at your job, or the job that you are doing at the side, which is your real passion, or the passion that you have been preparing to have as a career, that you've been getting your pinnacle from, but it wanted to get that stability. Now you become the king of earth to give that stability to that pinnacle that you're passionate about. Professional, you show that you're responsible and practical. Wow. Nine of fire. Yep, you defend yourself and protect which is yours. Let's see. You protecting what you have created. Very good. You're having courage at this time, and you're believing in yourself. The character is believing in themselves. The character believes in whatever she or he puts focus on, it becomes fruitful. I mean, come on. We're seeing in the book how fruitful this character becomes. Yes, the character had to experience being a Knight of Cups, meaning what they do want to complete or have a complete cup in could have been frustrating at times, but it didn't take them to tap into this is paper. So yes, they have air, but in order to know fully what they want to obtain, they had to tap into their emotions, and maybe the Knight was not prepared for that. The Knight of Air, the Knight of this person's characteristics of the Emperor, probably connects only on the surface. Now it's asking the Emperor to connect deep within. And it deep within does not require paper to pencil or pen to paper. It requires you to communicate that, to know that what you want is worth working for, but that means going within your emotions. If we had to look at emotions as our physical earnings in life, what you earned had to come from a place of your emotions. Your emotions is connected to your water side of your element, which is instincts. So if the character is wondering, is their emotions correct or sincere? It is. But it requires them to come from the heart and not just from the mind only. That's how they're able to get that opportunity, that Ace of Air. So they still stay in their air element if they're concerned about that. But it's taking them to bring out other elements, their earth elements, which is all about their energy and effort. Their fire element, which is all about their actions being put into focus. Their water element, which is the things that they put energy and effort in, is exactly what's going to work out for them and is worth their time. Okay. So let's see here. All right. See what else we can get from the book. Let's see. So it looks neutral. So both masculine and feminine Virgo, the characters are saying whether you're a man or woman, you're building an empire. And whatever you do to stand and protect it is on the right path. It's asking you to know that to get your wish fulfillment is by going within. Here you are, the Hermit, Virgo. Going within to see what is really your passion. Yes, it can be in another person, but before you get anybody else, what does that person do? They're attracted to you as an individual. What is the part of yourself that you want to show more of? Is asking you that because the people, places, and things around you is presenting themselves where you can show that you are an emperor or that you're building an empire, and that yes, this is why people, places, and things want to hold on to you. And when they can't hold on to you, yeah, they may feel confused or wonder why. They have the passion, they have the words, yet it's their emotions. You see the cup is right here. The Ace of Cup is right here. You have Ace of Air and Ace of Water. So you have the cup. You have your full self-esteem in check. If they're wondering, should they offer their cup, they may want to keep their cup and see if you're going to offer your cup to them. And that may be causing the conflict. That's why you stand your ground to say, I can't give you what you should already have in yourself. So if another person is coming to you as the character and they want to connect with you, they want to celebrate with you, they want to build with you, you're looking at, do they have the characteristics of a king? Do they have the characteristics of a queen? Do they have the characteristics of an emperor, empress? Because no matter what, that's what you're exuding anyway. So you don't want anyone that comes into your space to feel inadequate. Because this character looks like they feel like they're inadequate when they're around you. Yes, they feel complete around you, but at the same time, they feel inadequate. In order for that to be, it's something that they may have to cultivate or change in their lives first before they really connect to you on that level. If not, they're going to always feel like you're the character or the knight or the emperor is always above them. But it is not the character's fault. Is if the person wants to truly connect to a knight or an emperor, a king, they had to come as their complete self. If not, that confusion is only coming from what out of all the 4 elements, which ones they're not really giving. They may be giving 3 out of the 4, but the one that really hits home is that Ace of Water. And you know how that feels through the character, what an ace or what an opportunity to really do what you want feels like, or who you want to be with feels like. So if this book resonates with you, press the like button, share, and subscribe. For us to reach out to each other and see each other again in the Akashic Records Library, press the bell button. Because when I'm away in the 3D world, like how you are when you leave the Akashic Records Library, we have to experience what we read in books or what we listen to on music and movies. We end up playing those roles out in ourselves in the outside world. So just like our 3D world, we need experience and time to breathe into it, into that character. So when you press the bell button, that will let you know when I'm on Akashic Records, so that way we can meet instantly. Okay? So I love that we have gone on this journey together and reading the Akashic Records book. If you would like to get a personal reading, look in the description box below. We will see you on the other side.